Hola, por favor, and welcome to your daily dose of Fortnite. Today we're going to be doing another weapon review video. A few pieces of info before we get into the review. We'll be rating the weapon in 6 categories. DPS, which is damage per second. Effective range, which is basically how far away can you shoot a husk from and still do 100% of the weapon damage without any damage fall off. Ammo cost, how quickly are you burning through ammo when firing the weapon. Durability, how much damage can you do with the weapon before it breaks and you have to craft a new one. Impact, we're going to rate that on how much impact per second the gun does when you're firing it. And spread, which is basically the recoil and like the bullet grouping while aiming down the sights of the weapon. I'll be averaging the ratings into an overall rating and categorizing the weapon into one of 5 tiers. S tier is the top, amazing weapon, exceptional or above average in every category. A tier, great weapon, above average in most categories. B tier, good overall weapon, but may have a few drawbacks. C tier, below average weapon, underperforms in most categories. D tier, low quality weapon, would not recommend using unless you just really like it. A few disclaimers, the DPS numbers for the weapons I use come from White Sushi's spreadsheet. He's a user on Reddit. I'll put a link in the description of the video to that spreadsheet so you can take a look for yourself. And all the numbers I'm using come from the base weapon stats with no perks or hero stats or bonuses added to them. All the averages that I'm comparing the weapon numbers to are based on the 8 standard non-event assault rifles. I'll put a list of those assault rifles in the description of the video as well. Okay, so let's get into the Ranger. Here on the screen is what it looks like. This is a model of what the gun looks like in the game. Here you can see it fires a 2-shot burst. I'm standing at the max effective range for 100% weapon damage. That's 3 tiles away. So it's a pretty good distance away from husks that you can stay to still get 100% weapon damage. And then here I'll just give you an example of the fire rate and the spread on the weapon. So it's not too bad of a spread, and the fire rate is pretty decent for a burst weapon. Alright, so let's get into the ratings. The Ranger has a DPS of 245.5, which is about average for assault rifles, so we're going to rate that a 3 out of 5. Its effective range is 3 tiles, which is great for an assault rifle, so we're going to go ahead and give that a 5 out of 5. Its ammo cost is 480 bullets per minute. That's pretty average for an assault rifle, so we're going to give it a 3 out of 5. Durability, you can do 143,000 damage per gun before it breaks, using the base damage with no bonuses or anything. That is below the average of 162,000 per gun for assault rifles, so we're going to give that a 2 out of 5. The impact per second while firing is 576. The average is about 525 for assault rifles, so we're going to go ahead and give that a 3 out of 5. And the spread is 0.018, which is exceptional for an assault rifle. The average is about 0.033, so we're going to give that a 5 out of 5. So if we add up all of those and take the average, we're going to get a score of 3.5 out of 5, which puts this in the A range, which is a great weapon. Above average in most categories. The positives of this weapon are the effective range. It's very good for longer range assault rifle engagements. And the negatives are the durability. You're not going to get as much damage per gun when you're crafting this as other assault rifles. My overall thoughts is it is a good overall weapon, specializing in longer range engagements due to its longer effective range and tight bullet spread. But you won't get as much damage per gun as other assault rifles, so you'll just be crafting it a little more often. But that's it. That is my review for the Ranger. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions or comments, or if you think I missed anything in the comments of the video. And as always, if you enjoy my videos, go ahead and think about subscribing and hitting the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I make a new video. But other than that, guys, thanks for watching and have a great day.